Yo, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be unboxing the HD Build Fighters Cherudim Gundam Saga GBF type Gundam Build Fighters, Meijin Kawaguchi's mobile suit. So, the Cherudim Gundam Saga, I guess, has been a thing, but instead of just making that Gundam, they made this type GBF version, which I guess is just slightly different. So I'm sure some people are probably happy to have this. I'm happy to have it as well, just because I've never really been too into the Cherudim Gundam per se, or the Dynamace really for that matter, like either. But this one looks really cool. I like the addition of the new guns. They look pretty awesome. Color scheme is not that gray. As much as I love gray color schemes, there's something about this one, just that gray and the kind of like light greenish color of it. I don't know if I'm really feeling the out-of-box color scheme of this, so definitely want to change up those colors. I think in just a different color scheme this could look incredibly awesome, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see how the quality of the kit is too, is because I'm sure it's based off of the original Cherudim Gundam, the high-grade Cherudim Gundam, I would assume. So we'll find out here in a minute. So pretty cool box art though, for sure. Again, with it not being very colorful, this isn't a box that I think that would really like jump out at you, but it does look pretty cool. I like, you know, it's like we've got like the rain effect going on there as well. Here on the side, this is number 64 in the line. Showing off some action poses here. It does come with an open hand, always a welcome accessory. Highlighting the shoulder articulation there, as well as the head sensor can be exchanged. So I think the head sensor maybe doesn't move, but you have a different part. You can part swap that so that it's in like this kind of lowered form. So that looks pretty nice. Has a small GN shield there, and it says you can get some cool dynamic poses. Here's showing off all the weapons. So we've got the GN Assault Carbine, the GN Pistol 2, the GN Pistol, the GN Submachine Gun, and then GN Missile Container there in the back skirt as well. And it says you can also pimp it out with the 24th century weapons. So I do have that set as well. I will be reviewing that shortly after this, so stay tuned in the near future. And then here's just what the kit looks like, just standing front and back. Yeah, definitely looking very nice, very militaristic with all these big guns. The guns on the front of the knees, that's pretty goofy, but I can dig it. I like it, so we'll see how it goes. Here's just a little bit about the story. I guess Saga is a acronym for Special Assault Gundam Arms. I guess it's supposed to be similar to the Gundam Exia 7 Swords. This one is the Saga with 7 guns. So kind of cool backstory there on the Gundam. And then we have the list price here of 1,800 yen. On a little bit higher end for a high grade, but I think that was the exact same list price for the previous HD Build Fighters kit, which was the reversible Gundam, which is also quite nice. And there is a fair amount of stuff in here, so that seems probably about right for this. So here we can see some clear green parts there, as you would expect with a 00 based kit. A few stickers there, nothing too much. Our 4-color runner there, I'm assuming that's the A runner. So other parts here, looks like probably mostly new parts. That light blue color is pretty nice. It's definitely doesn't look as light blue. On the front of the box, that definitely looks more like very light green, and that definitely looks more light blue. Sorry for the box scratching noise in the background, but that doesn't look like it's going to be in exactly the right colors straight out of the box, if that matters to you. Yeah, even the artwork here, you can see that definitely looks like a pale green. Not exactly, is that, or I guess it's that color? That looks kind of close, but that blue color definitely looks different. But anyway, some information here about the Gundam and Meijin Kawaguchi, so you can check that out. That's pretty much what we saw on the outside of the box, and then a little bit about Meijin Kawaguchi. We're all pretty familiar with that character at this point, so nothing really too surprising. Here it says, for the customized plan based off of the Cherudim Gundam Saga, as well as the sniper type MS, even though this doesn't come with a sniper rifle, seems kind of odd, and just a specialty MS. So like with the Ifrit Schneid, how it's just decked out with a bunch of knives. In this case, we're decked out with a bunch of guns. So that's the battle style of this particular Gundam, I guess. So here we have the color guide there at the bottom, English and a Japanese for that, as well as the lineup of some other HD Build Fighters stuff that's available. Let's find our parts list here. Like I said, with this being based off of the HD Cherudim Gundam, I can assume this will have some leftover pieces. So yeah, a whole bunch of these parts left over there. I think those were some of the clear parts. So we have a lot of leftover clear parts there on the A runner. A handful of parts left over on the B runner as well as a bunch on the C runner. So I'm guessing those are old runners, and then probably new runners here start from G. So it goes A, B, C, and then skips to G for the new parts here. So you can see not really all that much new, but should be enough to set this apart. Anyway, so our construction is going to start with the body, and then the head, and then the arms, and then the upper body is done, and then the feet, and the legs, waist, back around to the color page to finish up the skirt, and then the kind of side skirts, which are also like pistol holsters there, and then onto the weapons. The weapons are aplenty, but relatively simple, pretty much just a couple of parts slapped together with some clear parts inside and extra handles, and that's pretty much it. So then it's just mounting the weapons. You can mount onto the shoulder, onto the knees. You can switch out the head. There you go, for switching the part there for the visor on the head. And that's it. All right, let's check out these runners. So here's our foil sticker sheet here with just the eyes and then some kind of just regular like mirror chrome foil there for going under some clear parts, I would assume is kind of what those tend to be for. And then a couple little gray ones there, not too bad. That one definitely looks like it's a wraparound sticker. That one's probably not going to work too well, but we'll see. And then these 4 kind of pale purple color ones that'll be going on a few areas as well. PC001 for our standard gray polycaps. So yep, runner A here is from the Cherudim Gundam, the HG that came out in 2008, so it's not incredibly old. It should be perfectly fine. A lot of the kits that were coming out in this HG line at the time were quite good. So we have all of our clear parts here and a bunch of these clear parts that we won't use, including like that clear visor that kind of goes, like wraps around the head. So I'm not sure if you'll have all the parts to make that. I'll have to take a look back at the manual of that kit. I'll just check it out on Dalong and see what of the extra parts we can use, but I'll surely just let you guys know that in the review. Runner B is just in this very dark gray, almost black color here. This one is also, again, from the original Cherudim Gundam. Again, we can see some weapons parts here that if we don't end up using some of those for this particular kit, I assume we could probably use some of those as just some spare parts. Again, we'll see what exactly we have left over in the review, but we can see there's just our open hand and 2 holding hands for this kit. Look pretty simple. Overall, looking pretty good in terms of the detail and everything as well. C runner, again, from the original Cherudim Gundam, and this is in a kind of light beige color. So I think these are some of those parts for that kit that we won't be using. We also got some parts here for the feet and the head, it looks like, as well. Then we got runner F, and this runner is marked HG 1-44 scale 24th CW, so that's 24th century weapons. So these are the parts that you'll get in that weapon set, but I know that weapon set will also include some other stuff, so I think this will probably be a little bit larger runner. Will it be separate parts, probably F1 and F2. But for this kit, anyway, we have 2 of this F1 runner for the larger and smaller rifles, as well as the handgun there. And then we've got runner G1, which is a pretty interestingly shaped runner. It also looks very broken up, like we might see some other sort of variant or something come out of this. Who knows, but we've got 3 different colors on here. That's, so like I mentioned, that kind of lighter blue color. 1 other little kind of black dark gray color, and then a few more clear color, clear green parts there at the top as well. And then we have runner G2, which is a copy of this section here. So that's it for the unboxing. Looks like an interesting kit. Like I said, I'm looking forward to this. So as always, gotta say a huge thank you to USA Gundam Store for sending me this. If you guys want to check this kit out, pick it up on their website, you can use my coupon code. All that information is down in the video description down below. Or you can wait to the review to be sure. I'm fairly positive I'm going to have good things to say about this kit, but if you want to wait until the review, that'll be coming up next. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and if you have any other questions or comments, as always, feel free to leave those down below. See you in the review. Bye-bye. Hey! Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, if you want to check the kit out for yourself, you can head over to USA Gundam Store, use that coupon code ZakuAurelius10, save yourself 10%. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.